Okay, says we're live. So let's get this party started. Get over on my YouTube screen. Doesn't show me. All right, this could be a disaster. Okay, no, it's okay. All right, here we are. Hi, Joan. Let me get a pop-out chat. Hope you're doing well, Joan. I'm doing A-OK. Hey, Shaz. All right. I think we got it working. That's what I like. Hi, Terry. We'll give it a few minutes. If you're watching on recording, just scrub forward until you see some good stuff start happening. Well, moderately good. Let me double check my settings here. Okay. All right, looks good. Looks good, looks good. Hey, Carol. We're just going to do some simple drawing and painting today. Don't ask too much of myself. Hey, Barbara. Missing our buddy Rachel. What the hell is that girl doing? Is she up there in that, 6 foot of snow or something? I saw it on the news. That was crazy. We got snow here, though. I don't remember last week. It was just a dusting, but this is crazy in Oklahoma in November that we're having these kind of temperatures. It's been below freezing at night, getting near 40 during the day. That's baloney. Hi, Linda. Hi, Tim. I don't know if Tim's with you. I always say both of you because I never know. Okay, you think she was hit with that insane amount of snow? That was just crazy. They, on the news here, they were showing people up on their roofs shoveling. I was just like, oh, if I ever had to do that, I swear to God, I would move to South America, or I could not deal with that. But I guess you have to. It gets just too damn heavy or something. Hey, Dee Dee, you must have gotten home from the post office. I think I've said hi to everybody. Hi, Leah. He always watches later. Okay. Hi, Tim. Hi, Barbara Clark. So, yeah. Hi, Chris. All right. People are coming. Maybe notifications went out. Hey, Aunt Beck. Yep. We're going to do gnomes today. Just simple gnomes. Oh, and last week I did that strawberry painting. This is what it ended up like. I don't know that I've done all the shading and everything, but this is what it ended up like. And I'm thinking I want to do something in the background, kind of just to tie it all together. So I was thinking something like this, not these flowers. I just did that, but do like a diagonal pattern or something in the back room. I'll probably end up using it for a journal cover or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Rachel has things to do today. Well, I have things to do every day. That doesn't keep me from doing fun stuff. It did come out pretty. I have to say, though, it was so tedious, like, took me days to do that background, and it's still uneven. That's why I'm thinking if I did something in the background, it may disguise that. I could spray it, though, with a fixative and even out the pencil, the background, everything, because some places I used pens, some places if it was bigger, I painted on the ink. So yeah, it was overwhelming. So that's what I ended up doing the latter part of last week. It's crazy. I don't know where the days go. A lot of stuff on there. So sorting and cleaning from the weekend. You just get over in the quiet corner, Carol. You deserve it. And I didn't make it to you guys' stream yesterday morning. I got up and fixed breakfast, and I didn't even think to turn on the computer. Hey, Cat and Paste. Thanks, Cat. So did I miss? Hi, Missy. So yeah, I thought today we would just do some little gnomes. I was going to do it in the beast, but then I decided, well, maybe I should use one of my journals because all this is going away in about a month, which makes me really sad. But here's what I've done. Have you guys seen the microscopic up close photos of an ant's face? They are terrifying. Terrifying. So here I started a magnifying glass and did an ant face. Oh my God, I'm going to finish this for sure. And then I got out I've shown you guys a few times this, let's see, the sketch encyclopedia. Let me pull the camera out because you're probably not going to see that. But if you like drawing, just for drawing's sake, that's all it is. Hi, Kathy Carney. Great to be here. Thank you for coming. Anyway, almost anything you could ever want to draw is in this book in the form of step outs. So I just got out this book. It's really easy because you don't have to think too much about what you're going to do. Yeah, I forget to pull it out too, Dee Dee, but there's so many good things in here. If you want to learn to draw animals or just the step out process of start with some shapes and then fill in a little bit of detail, more detail, until finally you have something that's kind of cool to look at. So I pulled this book out and look at this chicken right here, this one. Check it out. He ended up in my book. No, you guys need to go Google later close-up of an ant's face. Honest to God, you'll freak out. And do the thumbs up before you go do that. But anyway, yeah, so these were just out of that book. This was my laundry that I never finished. This is that chicken. And then I got out, well, it's been laying on my table because I've been intending to play with it forever and I showed this. I've drawn a couple things out of this. So these little critter pictures, they're all out of this book. I like this Charlie O'Shields attitude about drawing just life in general, you know, taking pleasure in the small things. And that's the book that I was going to read to you guys out of, which I forgot to do last week, but it's sitting here. So hopefully I won't forget, but don't count on it. You love the beast. Well, I'm gonna do a modified version of the beast, only I'm gonna do it in a traveler's notebook with inserts. And the way I planned it out, because I did 2 months of experiments, and I'm still not convinced that I'm gonna be in love with it like I am the beast. But I'll draw in it, I'll write things down in it, and we'll see how it goes. But it's just, you know, traveler's notebooks are a little bit more narrow. They're about the same size up and down. So I just won't have as much real estate, but I'll have some. So these I've got to finish. I was just sitting drawing. So I was going to do the gnomes in here, which I guess I could do the initial one in here so you guys can draw along. So get out your paper and pencil, because gnomes are pretty darn easy, and there's so many different kinds. You can make them cartoon-like. You can go all the way to make them human-like, you know, and then the gnomes that were popular in the late 70s and stuff like that. So, yeah, so we're just going to draw simple gnomes. So get out your paper and pencil. I don't think I had anything else to show. There's nothing laying here, so if it is, I forgot. But I thought today I would play with the Derwent Graphitint. I love these pencils and I love the paints. I just don't get them out and play with them enough, you know. So I thought, well, today I'm going to use Graphitint. They're very muted colors, as you can see by the swatches here. And I have the pencils and then the little paint pans. So, and this is a little tiny set, you know, you could take it with you on the go and stuff like that. So, but they're real muted colors. So you decide what you want to do. You can decorate them like Christmas or whatever. Did I say hi, Chris? You're watercoloring while the last video your students download. Cool. Drawing Zentangles. I like doing that. I found a new one the other day that I need to go back and add to my box. So let's start with, I'll draw it in the graph tip pencils and then hopefully they'll just dissolve into the background. That's the plan. Let's see, do we want 12 or 13? Do 12. Oops, I just threw the pencil. Then we sharpen it on my grocery list. You guys, Thanksgiving is Thursday. How did that happen? You got the little travel set? Yeah. On the go or when I gotta go. When you gotta go, Barbara. Yeah, these are great. I'm kind of a fan of all Derwent products, frankly. Their quality is good. Yeah. So anyway, let's just start. I'm going to start with this little round nose. I'll just draw one on this page. So when you're going to start out, kind of figure out where you want the middle of the drawing, because that's about where I want his nose to be. So you're going to have a big nose. And I'm drawing lightly, so hopefully you can see. I might need to bring you guys down. And then switch to a soft gray. Well, what color do I want his hat? We have to keep our colors here. Let's do him in blue. I don't want to go too Christmas yet. I know Dee Dee is like all about the Christmas, and I'm freaking out going, do we have to go there right now? I don't want to go there right now. And I think I'm not going to get his whole hat on here, but that's okay. We'll just get. We'll have it curve over and the ball be down there. And then a short, squatty little body in different color blue. The short little arms. So anybody can draw those shapes, right? That's not asking a lot. We'll give him some purple gloves. So I know not everybody here is US, but do you guys have big plans for Thanksgiving? We don't. It'll just be Robert and I here, which is okay. Hopefully the kids will come for Christmas, but it's hard when the kids get old and get families and stuff like that. So whatever they do, I'm good with. I don't get too excited about any of it. Now we want his gray beard. How's that? You guys got those shapes? I get tired of the whole Christmas thing. You have these in the pans thing. Do you like them, Kat? Hi, Teresa. Just reading chat real quick. Dee Dee is all Christmassy, but her Christmas decorations are so pretty. All right, somewhere here. I hope I didn't lose it. I might have lost it already. God, how do I lose stuff so quick? Ugh. All right, I guess since it's in the Beast, I'll use one of these. Let me go add water to it. But yeah, I'm not a fan of these water brushes, frankly, but I'm going to go. Oh, here, I'll just dunk it in my in my clean water here, Dee Dee. Just dunk it down in there. Get it sopping wet. And there you go. The thing I don't like about these water brushes is they suck the color back up into them. And that really annoys me. So, all right, I got some clean water here. You love them? They're a good product. Good product. All right, here we go. Now just envision me on the couch. This is how I art on the couch. All right, and I use that blue, that purple, and this blue. All right, guess I use my grocery list. Okay. The thing about using a set like this is you don't have a lot of color options. So you have to think a little harder. And they're unusual color as well. So yeah, it's going to be a weird Thanksgiving. Not uncommonly, I have the whole family here, which I love. I mean, I do love Thanksgiving. It probably is my favorite of all holidays, but this year's just different. My brother went to South Padre, which, oh, I feel so bad for him. He got down there. The first day was gorgeous, and then it started raining. And they've been stuck inside a condo just looking at the beach, not being able to go out on the beach. So I feel sorry for him because he just retired, just closed his business and retired. And they were really looking forward to this trip. And it's not turning out like they hoped. So I feel bad for him. But stuff happens, you know? Now I wish I had that big brush I had out earlier. It's all right. Dee Dee's eagle was awesome this morning. Okay, you guys, I definitely need some suggestions for what to watch on Hulu or Prime. I've been watching such garbage. Y'all need to help me out here. I was sitting watching a movie last night, and I kept thinking, God, this is familiar. Turns out I watched it. I'd already seen it. So I'm definitely out of stuff to watch. Keep in mind this is beast paper, so you fight with it a lot more than you would regular watercolor paper. I might go back and paint one of those other little scenes, but I won't do that in the graph tint. You know what? He won't have a ball on the end of his cap. I'll just bring it down. Yeah, Joan, it is. It's frustrating for him. And I feel sorry for him, but what am I going to do? And I used to go to South Padre every winter. And when that bad weather comes, there's just nothing you can do but just deal with it. Okay. I hope this is the blue that I picked. Oh, well, if it isn't. I hope you guys are drawing along so you realize how utterly easy you can do fun stuff. And I'll probably go back over and ink this. I am dropping stuff like crazy today. All right. All right, I get quiet. Sorry. I'll check chat here in just a minute, see what you goons are talking about. Clean out this crazy paintbrush that still has brown in it. Hey, Julie. Happy Marvelous Monday to you. Hi, Kathleen. Thanks for coming, you guys. We're just building a gnome. I might have to use the pencils to smooth out his cap, but we'll worry about that. Give him some gray. For his little beard here. Should have cleaned out the palette lid. But you guys know I don't plan ahead very much, so there's that. I have to say it's easier in the journal or when I'm painting alone. There we go. That'll be all right. Let that dry real quick. Oops. Do you want me to go find that, Barbara, and show you a magnified image of a ant face? Freaked me out. Yeah, it was this blue. Typical. Leave the wet paint where your hand's going to go in it. Oops, purple gloves. That purple is not from this set. I try not to do that, but oh well. Have a gnome like that sitting on your bookcase. He has a green suit and a red hat. Well, you could do him Christmas-like. I mean, if you look him up, you know, just any dumb gnome picture that you want to Google up. They have tons of them as Christmas gnomes. Boy, that hat is patchy. I'm going to get out a different brush. I'm trying to smooth that out a little bit. Working on Beast paper is so different than working on other paper. You just do the best you can, you know? And that's pretty much your basic gnome. Now you can just add to it as much as you want. I'm gonna hit it with a heat gun real quick if I can find the heat gun. Hi, Icy. What pen? Okay, now one thing, I always promote this pen, this platinum carbon pen for permanent ink. It's awesome. But when you're working or using it with watercolor, you have to be careful because the binder in the watercolor will clog this up. It's easy to clean out, but it will clog it up. So I'm thinking, I think I'll just use this, the Hybrid Technica, which is my next favorite pen. See if it wants to work. But writing over these Derwent are a little bit more of a pain in the butt. And the solution is just keep a clean piece of paper nearby and write on it occasionally. Here's my grocery list. I haven't started my Christmas cards yet. Probably start the day after Thanksgiving. I'd probably like to just send everybody a text message. Anybody come? Looks almost empty. The pen? It's not empty. It just, a lot of pens do not like writing over this graph tint. So that's a lot of it. Get my little reference out here. And I think I'll do what do I want to do shading with? Colored pencil or I'll just use the graph tint pencils, see if they'll show up good. All right, let's see here. Hi, Sharon. I hope I've said hi to everybody. Hey, Mindy. All right, there's your basic gnome. They do have a white. I've never really used it much, I don't think. Let's see if... And keep in mind, these are water soluble, so I could go ahead and use it if I wanted to. Don't know how well it's going to work. Might make it look dirty. Can't really tell. Well, there you go. There's your experiment. All right. When I finish him, he probably will have a thought bubble coming out here that will say something really snarky, like, how did I end up in this damn book? Or something rude and ignorant like that, because I like my creatures to be saying stuff if I think of something like, how the hell did I end up here? Now let's work on some halfway decent watercolor paper. Did you guys draw your basic gnome? Here I've got two that I've lightly sketched on here. So I'm not going to sketch with the... Should I use the graphitin again, or should I get out a different one? You did, Teresa? Good girl. Oh, yeah. Chicken. Didn't see the chicken cat? What should the chicken be saying? Yes, 2 of them. All right, I'm thinking I'm going to get out some colorful paints for this. I like the muted. You love the chicken? I like the chicken. What the cluck? All right, Aunt Beck. That's what the chicken will be saying. What the cluck? I'll write it nicer later. Hi, Kathy. All right, we're getting out a different watercolor set because we can, because we have them all. The chicken should say, don't show me a magnified ant's face. Are they even close to each other? No, they're on back-to-back pages, so or a couple pages apart. So the chicken doesn't have to be freaked out about the magnified ant face. Barbara, did you go look? All right, or should I? You guys want me to use like Crayola or some? I don't know if this is Crayola or not, but use inexpensive watercolors. Or the Jerry Q set. They've got some, I think I used Jerry Q the other day though. But they've got some cool colors in there. Yeah, let's use one or the other of these. But I'll do it in Crayola if you want. Crayola is always nice. I save all my quarters to feed the local farm chickens. The chickens eat quarters? What the hell? They have vending machines for chickens? Exactly. Like, what the hell kind of place are you live in? Did I say hi to Sharon? I think I did. That's crazy. I'm thinking let's use a really inexpensive set of watercolors, just so you know that you don't have to go out and spend a ton of money. I can't believe I don't have a swatch sheet for this. I must have not been feeling right that day. And the thing is, if I don't like it, I'll just tear the whole damn book out, the page out of the book. All right, now we've got Cat and Pace thinking, like, what? What the heck? Oh, you know what could be really fun? Ugh, I just thought of this. It would be kind of Christmassy. I could use the metallic paints. Oh, you got, nope, I'm going to use the Crayolas. That's it. We're going to use cheap paints. So if you have, oops, bye mouse. If you have inexpensive things, just, oh my God, what have I done? Crap popping up on my screen. Chocolate coins, one I just looked up. There you go, Barbara. You'll never be the same. There you go. All right. What colors do we want? I might get out some gold. And let's do his. We're going to use green for sure. So we'll just. And I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've used these paints. They don't really have a skin tone, so I'll make one. All right, here we go with a little bit better paper and what Denise would call crap paints. Hey, Cat, Cheshire Cat was. And the other day, someone from British Airways mentioned Tim Tams. They started yelling at my TV. Oh, I love Tim Tams. Oh, okay, yeah. Thanks for the reminder, Dee Dee. A lot of you, of course, some of you are new and haven't been around a year, but a lot of you are going to remember that in years past, we have done a New Year's Eve streamathon, and it started with Jean. What was the musical Scrapper? I just found my other paintbrush. The musical Scrapper kind of started it, and it's where a bunch of us streamers, starting New Year's morning, would stream for an hour or two, and then there would be continuous streams on through midnight and into New Year's Day. And after Jean quit doing it, the Mariotier picked it up, and she started doing it. And she has now passed the baton on to Painty Girl, Lori. So Lori is going to host the streamathon this year. And I think Dee Dee told me that Lori's going to leave it where if you've streamed in the past, you get first option at your time. I've always streamed the Eastern United States and Central United States midnight hour. I start like at 10:30 and go till 12:30 or something like that. And Lori Girl, or Painty Girl, Lori's here. We'll have a link in her community page for, I think, all the streamers and their times and stuff like that. I don't know if she'll put it on there or have a link to somewhere where it will exist. So keep your eyes out for the streamathon. And normally what I've done in the past is that's where I launch the scavenger hunt. So, yeah, hopefully it's going to be a ton of fun. It always is. I can't imagine why it wouldn't be this year. So thank you, Lori, for hosting it. I think a lot of the fibs really look forward to it. I'm going to clean this thing out. It's annoying me. I think a lot of fibs look forward to it. And typically New Year's Eve is just, unless you're young and you're going out to party with somebody or whatever, to me, until the streamathon, New Year's Eve was just really just another day. It just means I get to get a new calendar is pretty much all it meant to me. So the streamathon is nice because it's a place where we can all get together and hang out and art and have some fun and some laughs. And Dee Dee, you'd be proud of this mess. Oh my God. So Lori, again, I so appreciate you doing this for all of us. So, and if you don't know about the scavenger hunt, it's just, I come up with a list of 100 prompts. I am so ashamed of this. Oh God, I think there's mold. But it's 100 prompts, the things that you have to find and put into a journal in any format you want. I was going to make you guys work on it with me again today, but maybe we'll save that for closer to. Look at that. Oh. Yeah, closer to New Year's Eve. Now I can't close it because I've got wet paint in there. That's okay. It's still better. So, yeah, I'm psyched. Looking forward to it. Getting prepared already. This little guy is going to have a red and white striped hat on. So this is going to be kind of Christmassy, I guess. And again, just using, I think this is a Crayola set, you guys, but I wouldn't bet money on it, okay? But I think it is a Crayola set. So, and I didn't really correct my drawing, so however it comes out is how it's going to come out. Do you have any questions about the streamathon or scavenger hunt or anything like that? But it's usually pretty fun. You get, one thing I have to say is I learned about a whole bunch of different streamers from last year's streamathon. So that was kind of fun because Mary had a little bit different audience. So yeah, you'll probably be introduced to some new people, new ideas, new things, which I think all of us can use. It's easy to get into the same old rut all the time, which I feel like I'm in, but I don't know, you get old and your ruts feel very comfortable. Yeah, I definitely didn't correct this drawing. Oh well, it'll be okay. I think Dee Dee said she's not going to do it this year. She's got other stuff, so. But I will definitely be doing it this year. And in years past, I've imbibed a little bit on New Year's Eve. I'm not, as a rule, much of a drinker. So you never know what's going to come out of my mouth. In past years, crazy stuff has come out of my mouth, which I still laugh at. One year, instead of yelling cheers, in fact, you've probably seen Devin and Lena making fun of me right at midnight, and I generally turn on the TV to watch the ball drop while I'm streaming. Rather than hollering cheers, I yelled cheese. Yeah, you just never know what's going to come out. You know what I mean? So I hope nobody's come in that I didn't acknowledge. Did I say hi, Astrid? So it'll be fun. It will be fun. I'm sure of it. All right, I'm going to alternate. Since his hat's red, his shirt will be red. How about that? You like that? I like that. Let's see what color this is. Looks kind of a red purple. No, I don't want to do that. So it'll be fun, you guys. I'm already looking forward to it. All right, bigger paintbrush. That's it. Getting tired of myself. Ooh, that was dirty. There we go. Now we're making some tracks. I have to say this paint, of course, it's probably a lot the paper, but it is laying down a lot smoother than the graph tint. I don't know that I've done anything in the graph tint in this book. I'll have to go back and look. What else is in this book? Remember, in every piece of art, you have to work through the uglies. So, I am going to add gold to this. Some masterful stripes, you think? All right, I'm going to hit this with a heat gun and go back and look at the other pages. Let's see if I've done anything in graph tint in this book. And I'm pretty sure this is just an Arteza. There's my angry gnome. All right, let's go back and look. This is a swatch of, I think, just the Prima. I should write down on the back of this. I think this was a paint along. Pages that are unfinished. Not unusual, or just a blank page. Random blank page. Why not? There's one. Christmas one, or winter one that I could finish. That was a paint along with Kathy Arbor where I got sidetracked. That was a paint along with Kathy Arbor. I'm not sure what that was. I don't think it was a paint along. This one was. All right, I've not used graph tint in this book. Don't worry, be happy. Okay, yeah, I haven't used graph tint in this book. I'll have to do that. I think I want the darker green. Well, wait a minute. Let me try it because I think I want more of a Kelly green, which to me is more Christmassy, but we'll see. Yep. I want more Kelly green. All right. Yeah, I think I said this is just a Arteza watercolor journal. So it's not horrible. have them smushed right up against each other. Wind must have picked up because I can hear the acorns hitting the house. Sounds like shrapnel. I don't think you guys can hear it. Now see how easy those shapes are? This is definitely going to turn out to be Christmassy, apparently. Can't decide if I want to paint their beards gray or not. Leave them white. I think I'll just do some, I need to dry this before I goof it up, first of all. And this is just with Crayola watercolors, so. Okay, another thing you could do if you wanted is add mustaches. I didn't because I was trying to keep it pretty pretty simple. But you could add mustaches. And it's probably not too late if I wanted to, but I don't think I'm going to. All right, there is black here, so thanks, Flo. All right, that'll work. That will work. So he'll be slightly gray. Trying to think what parts I want to do gold. Before I get too far along. All right. What do I want to do? This is too dark. Now I gotta get a smaller brush for this. I'll have puff balls on theirs. Thanks, Dee Dee. Gray is the color of earned wisdom. Well, I ought to be the wisest person on the planet, Astrid. Hey, Curly T. All right, let's give him some. Maybe they'll have gold gloves. Just trying to think what I want to do on their little suits here. Yep, I'm going to get out the gold now. We'll start using some gold on them. Because the shading, because of the color selection, I guess I could, let's try something. What the heck? Add a little bit of the gray. Make a little bit darker green. See if we like it. If we don't like it, we don't have to use it. All right, let's give it a go. Oh my gosh. Flo just sent Curly T to the corner. That's not a good sign. All right, you goofs. So if you have wanted to try watercolor and you didn't want to spend a lot of money, I'm using Crayola or some other inexpensive. I think it's Crayola, but I'm not absolutely certain, and I can't believe their logo isn't on here somewhere. So if you wanted to do watercolor and you're just not sure, just buy an inexpensive set of Crayola. I wish I knew what Curly did to get her butt thrown to the corner. Believe it or not, they're blending fairly well, and I'm not getting hard water spots. So that's awesome, especially on this cheap paper. So that's a good thing. Okay. Trying to decide what I want on that. They look shifty. They probably are shifty, Joan. If they're hanging out at my house, you know they're shifty. They're up to no good, I promise you, because that's how we roll around here. All right, I think I need some gray up in here where this is smooshed up. Trying to decide. And a lot of you I've shown here and there. They do make a lot of different metallic watercolors, but probably my favorite set for gold and silver, if you want it to look metallic and look really good, this I think they're called Fine Tech, and if you want to search for them under Fine Tech. In my mind I still call them Calero. But yeah, these are probably my favorite metallic for gold. And honestly, it's been so long since I've used these. I have no idea how pricey they are. But if you think you're going to use gold and like gold, these are awesome. Look at how they stand out on black. And they look good on white too. So when you get what? Pewter, silver, and 4 different golds. I'm trying to see which one I like best. I think it's the third one, the Arabic gold, that really just pops. So we're going to use that one because we can. I'm trying to use stuff that I don't use often, you guys. I have all this stuff. I put it in a cupboard, and that's the last I see of it. These do take a while to re-wet, however, so they re-wet well, but it just probably just the binder in them. And they should not spread like those other paints. And you can use these with a dip pen. Just take a paintbrush and put it on the dip pen. I ended up making this Christmassy, even though I didn't intend to. But the colors are definitely Christmassy. That's all right. Get out of my bah humbug. Dee Dee made me do it with all her festive decorations. Can you guys see how metallic that is? It might be hard to see on the camera. I don't know. And all the edges I'll clean up when I outline it with, oh, you guys can't see it. Let me hold it up here. See if that helps, because you guys aren't even seeing it. Okay, Curly's telling jokes. What did one Christmas tree say to the other? I don't know. Curly tree, Curly T. Let me get some shadow here so you can tell where his little arms are. I could actually do that with pen, but I'm going to put a little bit of shading on here. And I think I will darken up this red a little bit. Thanks, Kat. All right. Dee Dee's informing the chat that I guess you can buy the Calero paints individually as well. I did not know that. I'm waiting for the answer to lighten up. Okay. All right. Let's work on this guy next. What do we want to do with his hat? Actually, I know what I'm going to do with his hat. I'm going to get out a white Posca pen later and do it polka dot. Let's do this one's gown. With the gold. Let's do it plaid. Because we can. I do need to dry it though, because, yeah. Needs to be dry to paint on top of it. All right. You'll be able to see the red, I think, or the gold better on the red. I think, I hope. Oh, I could do it gold and green plaid. I think that's what I'm going to do. And I could have put some wrinkles in his gown or whatever. Can you guys see it? Oh my God, are you kidding, you idiots? Got some trolls in here. This one I'm just going to do some bigger polka dots. Circles aren't all that easy with a paintbrush, just saying. All right. Polka dot jammers. Now I need some of that dark green again. Can you guys see the gold? I think the light is hitting it totally wrong where you guys can't really see it. So let me see if I can. They didn't last long. Thanks to you, Julie. Thank you. There, now you guys can see the gold. And I am going to do the white. If I'd have thought about it, I would have drawn it in earlier, but I didn't think about it. So sucks to be you guys. I do want to remember to write down that the paint I used on this was Crayola. So when I go back to look again, I know that. What is a gnome? Oh, Curly T is telling the jokes today. And Emong. And I haven't painted in their gloves yet, so I'm going to quickly just do the, oops. Yeah, it's dry enough. So this is kind of the fun stuff I like, is after you get it done to add the detail. I could have spent more time doing the initial drawing and putting in the some wrinkleage and stuff like that. But just for simple stuff, because I wanted you guys to be able to paint along or do whatever. So I didn't want to get too fancy schmancy here. I'll get fancy schmancy on that magnified ant face, Barbara. Hopefully have that ready to show you next Monday. They are beastly looking creatures, though, I'm telling you. And I'm not even sure where I ran across it first. But after I went and looked, I was like, holy crapola. My mother was a huge gnome fan. In fact, I have one of her gnomes upstairs. Okay, there. You're only 5 feet? I'm only 5'3". I might not even be 5'3". Hell, I think I've lied so long I don't even remember. I think short people are fun. All right, do I want to add the dark green up to his hat? Ugh, I don't know. I don't know. By giving him a little shadow on the one edge, it's going to look like these are little balls sewn on his gown or something. I'm not sure why I'm doing that, but I just thought, okay, just give it a little bit more dimension. I think I'm going to make their little gloves brown. I'll lighten it up a little bit with some yellow. My little gloves almost got lost. No, I think I'll do that shading with pencil. All right, looking on screen. Getting some iced coffee over here. You're 5'10", Terry. That's fairly tall. Astrid's 5'11". Wow. Hey, Devin. Thanks. We got gnomage going on around here. I'm going to make his hat white polka dot. Okay. Let me see. I do want to ground them. Where's that big paintbrush? What color do I want their ground? Let's just do it black. Which will actually come out gray. Because if you want a good black watercolor, you have to mix your own. Just by doing that, now they're not just floating, because I haven't decided if I want to put anything in the background or not. All right, let's get out some white Posca. Hopefully we can encourage one of those pieces of crap to work. Actually, I did use these the other day for something. Well, I don't remember what I was playing with. And I'll say it again. If you're going to buy paint pens, just go ahead and buy the Poscas. I have tried every kind out there. Where did my black paper go? And the only ones that I found that work consistently well are the Poscas. So pay the extra and just get the Poscas. You won't hate yourself later. That's so true. You have Daniel Smith. Oh, yeah, but if you want black watercolor, you have to mix your own. And there are plenty of recipes online. Oh, that's a brand new one. I don't want to start a brand new one yet. Guess I should have looked first. All right, this one acts like it might want to work. I don't use mine consistently enough that they always work well. Here's the Posca. All right, that one's going to work well. So now I'm done bitching about white paint pens, okay? Maybe until I start using it, and then I'll start bitching again. But that's my prerogative. There's certain colors, cat and paste and watercolor, that I think if you want anything close to a realistic color, greens is one of them, another one. You have to mix your own. You cannot buy the tube or whatever and end up being happy with it. Just saying. All right, I'm just going to use the polka dots, whatever size the nib is. So hopefully they're going to come out somewhat perfect circles, because that's another thing. See, I goofed one up. Unless you're using a template, you're not going to make a perfect circle. So just use a template and you'll be much happier with your end result. Just saying. That's my little piece of free advice for today. What? I don't think you are understanding what the word encourage means in this context. You know, the only white watercolor, the only thing good white that works with watercolor, cat and paste, is either a Posca pen or white gouache. They have to put so much filler in. Yeah. Yeah, the white watercolors, they're not worth a damn. They're good to lighten other colors, but if you want a good bright white, I'm telling you, yeah. Just use the gouache. Works somewhat better, but if you want really good white against watercolor, you must probably use a Posca pen or white acrylic paint. All right, I'm getting out my crap watercolor pencils here to do a little bit of shading. So let's see what we got. I want the dark red, which I know I probably don't have, but we'll try that one. I do want a black or a gray. But you can use black colored pencil on top of watercolor, and that'll work well. A template of dots. Oh, Astrid. Templates. Do you want to know about templates? I love templates. I have a lot of them. I can show you every circle template, every square, every rectangle, every lettering guide. I have them all. And I'm not even going to apologize for it. Every person should have them. It's a must. I think I'll use maybe the ochre. What else do I need? I've got black. Yeah, if I need something else, I'll get it out. All right. I hope you guys are happy, because now this place is a mess. You like that? You can get circle templates like this in the drafting section of Hobby Lobby, I know. But yeah, just look for in the drafting section usually. And then if you want like the same size dots, then you're probably going to have to go into more art stencils. All right, let me see about this. But yeah, I have like a little dot stencil where all the dots are the same size. Oh, I didn't get a brown out. Okay, well, who cares? That's not going to be dark enough. I'll just get out that purple one. It'll work fine. If I can find it. Where'd you go? There we go. Thanks, Joan. I may try and ink the top of this one with that carbon pen and see how it works. These watercolors probably won't gook it up as much. All right, I forgot to look when I asked you guys earlier if there's anything on Hulu or Prime that you guys would recommend watching. That's a terrible habit. Ask advice and then don't look back. Bad, 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 bad. Bye, Sharon. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Okay, I'm back. I'm almost done here anyway. I probably won't stream all the way till 3 today. They are kind of cute, though. I didn't get the white out. I don't think the white pencil is going to work well, but we're going to give it a shot real quick. I need to have like 15 white pencils out because I'm always looking for a white pencil. I can see it on, okay, you guys can see it on screen. Hi, Kathy. Welcome back, Dee Dee. See ya, Astrid. Cat walked on, oh, Painty Girl's keyboard. You think? All right. These guys are looking pretty good. I'm liking them okay. I think I will, though, sharpen. But we have sharpeners, so that's no big deal. All right, I hope some of you drew and painted along because there is not one single person in this chat who couldn't do this, and probably better than I did it. Hey, Lori, wake up. What's Lori doing? Oh, you talking about what she did? Back to work for you. Okay, Devin, go have a great afternoon. Just going to give his little cap a little bit more dimension. All right, I'm going to try using this to ink them real quick. I do like the look of inked. I wouldn't have to. I could be done with this pretty much at this point. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and ink them. Let's juice the pen and see how willing it is to write. Looks good to me. And I could do this really loose, but I wanted a nice straight edge there along that cap. So, but you could do it as loose as you want. It's really just preference. What do you like? Oh, I got something in the nib. I knew I'd done that. Darn it. On this paper especially, it gets a little feathery along your edges, so that may be why I prefer to ink in this book. You think Tim will try this? Hey, Tim, if you're trying this, have your mother post it on Instagram or something so I can see it, okay? Because you can do this. I know you can. I'm absolutely certain that there's not one person in chat who couldn't draw this. If you're so inclined. Oh, I got a little wonky. That's all right. All right, what's today? 11:21. Holy crap. Where's the time going? And while I'm doing this, I want to write on the back that this was Crayola watercolor base. Because you can do nice watercolors with Crayola, right? So that didn't take long. I got done really easy, really fast. And I got one in the gnome too, or in the beast. Bye, Sherry. I don't know what I'll do in the background. I want to do something in the background here. I just don't know what. I could at this point paint in a Christmas tree or put them outside. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I think I will take the black pencil and right here, go ahead and draw in a little bit more of a shadow so it looks like it's hanging. So that's pretty much that. I'll have to think about the background. Hanging ornaments. You know, at this point, well, I could do like this guy. This is actually, I've used this on tons and tons of stuff. I don't think Kathy had done this on hers where the lights are just all tangled up. That actually is a Christmas decoration that I really like. So, a big star. Yeah, see, this one has hanging ornaments. And the lights, but I do like doing the lights like this. Hanging gnome ornaments. So do little baby gnomes. Draw a little baby gnome. You know, that I probably could do that. All right, why not? We got time if you guys want to hang around a little while. I'll probably have to end up using plastic pens or something, but I don't care about that. That little light that was tangled on the floor is actually a rubber stamp. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Here we go. Here we go. And I think for perspective, it would be that small light. Just looking. I know I have another one too. Let me see if I can find it here. Good Lord, I need to dust this cabinet. What the hell is the matter with me? Oh, some of these might be good too. I know I have one. Where did I put it? I have too much Christmas stamps, you guys. Okay, here's one. This is probably the one that would be the next best. All right, I'm going to move this guy aside and grab a piece of scrap paper over here somewhere. Here's one. All right, we're going to play with rubber stamps now for a minute. That's what I was thinking. We could hang the lamps on them. Where's my black stamp pad? What the heck? No, right in front of me. Duh. All right, here's the little tiny small one. Like I showed in that other one. I'm going to move you guys down close so you can see. This is another size. That seems kind of big in comparison to the elves, though, or the gnomes. And then I could, from the ceiling, assuming there's a ceiling there, right? I got these little jingle bell, and I could do those in different heights going up and down. All right, you guys want to take this painting and stamp it up a little bit? What do you think? What do you think? Which one, Lloyd? This one? I have used the hell out of this. I do envelopes with it and everything. And I think this is a little bit big. So I just don't know. Let's do the smaller one. I didn't wait for you guys to answer. Answer. Hurry. Answer right now. Right now. The first one? Okay. So the little one. And even though I've got watercolor on the page already, I think the best way to approach this at this point is to draw a strand of lights. Doesn't have to look real, I guess. Is one strand enough? Because I don't really want to go over their faces and stuff, just over their hats. And then because then I'll use the gold on these little jingle bells. How about that? You like that? All right, that's what we're going to do. Because you goofs in chat aren't talking to me. What the hell? Am I sitting here talking to myself? All right, let's do a mask real quick. Linda said go for it. You were going to nap? I nap Sunday. I don't like to sleep during the day, though, you guys. I really don't. Jacks with my sleep at night. We'll put this one down real low. All right. So much for that one. I don't remember where I got this stamp. I think my mother and I went to like a stamp convention thing, and there was a woman who was selling a bunch of these stamps on these tubes. Because I have more than one. And I must have given away my mother's stamp of this because she had this stamp also. And we both just used the heck out of it. I had no intentions of doing a Christmas anything today. Now look at me. Apparently the gods have spoken. You have a holly leaf like that? I have a really cool Mary Englebright holly leaf that if I'm going to use a holly leaf on anything, I'm going to pick out that Mary Englebright one. Hi, Kelly. Thanks. Now they're going to get decorated for Christmas. Okay, and at this point, I don't know, let's try colored pencil just because I think it would be the most expedient, but I'm not sure. Yeah, see, the yellow isn't going to cover that. We'll just use the Posca pens. And I'll probably use like 6 colors. So every 6th one, I'll just color yellow. Oh, this paper does not like the Posca pen. Now, I'm not sure the Posca is going to go over that either, but we won't worry about it. It'll be good enough. I'm literally counting every 6th one. Poscas are fast, I have to say that. Hey, CB. Thank you. All right. A lot of these pastas I probably have not primed. So let's see what other colors we like. We like the green, obviously. Oh, it's already primed up. Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. I will go back in and put the white highlight in on them as well. And I'm thinking because I've got gold in the gnomes, I probably will do their little electrical part in gold. I was thinking I'd put it in silver, but I think I'm going to do it in gold since I already got gold on the gnomes. Red is always a good color. Oh, this one's new. I bought these new Poscas with the ultra fine nibs not very long ago, and I have to say I'm loving them. Can you soak what's Kelly got? I must have ruined my fine tip white Posca. It won't write, and if I pump, it just leaks out. That's one of the problems with some paint pens. I don't know what you would have. Well, you could clog the nibs with watercolor binder. But generally, you can fix that with some water. I would take Kelly, since you think it may be already ruined, what I would do is I would take a baby wipe. And I buy ones that aren't soapy. And try and write on that baby wipe and see if you can dissolve the binder, whatever's in there. Because Posca or paint pens are acrylic, so acrylic shouldn't clog them up. If you don't get the lid on tight, the nib will dry up. But if you like your white one, you don't like another one, see if you can trade out the nibs. I do stuff like, there comes the ink. I do that kind of stuff all the time. Take a pair of needle nose pliers and pull one nib out and put a different nib in. I'm famous for doing that. I hate to throw away supplies if I think I can get them reworking. Now, one thing that does not work, just going to give you a heads up here. If you have a white pen that goes crap, I don't care what you hear on the internet, there is no solution for that. Just save yourself a mountain of aggravation, throw that bad boy away and go get a new one. That's my solution there. But a Posca pen that I think just is dried up, unless you'd used it on watercolor, I would try and clean it off and get it working. That's just me. But again, there'll come a point where I'm just like, what are you doing? You're going to spend an hour trying to get a pen working? What's your time worth? Throw it away. And then the cool thing is, when you go to Amazon to order something, you can't just order one thing. So you end up with a bunch of cool stuff. I've done really good, though. I didn't even order anything really for my birthday. I got one thing and that's it. Let's see if the blue's primed. It probably isn't. Okay, Joan, go have a great afternoon or evening, whatever it is where you are. Yeah, the nibs are porous, Kelly. So, yeah, sometimes you have to suck up to them a little bit. The blue is not primed, so now we got to prime that one. I wonder if the orange is primed. The orange isn't primed either. We purchased several packages of Jelly Rolls and they all work amazing. However, the orange one worked the first time and never after. Yeah. I had a bunch of those Jelly Rolls too, Barbara. And I love them. I love the opaque ink. But whatever they use for that, it's It dries up really bad, really bad. And the thing I would tell you about those Jelly Roll pens is use them frequently. Like, even if you're not doing a project, just get them out and write with them. And you'll have better luck keeping them working. But I have never, ever in my life used up an entire Jelly Roll pen. But I do like the white Jelly Roll pen. Come on, pen. Ain't nobody got all day to wait for your dumbass. Well, now I know all my Posca pens will be primed. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. It's coming now. So if you like the ultrafine nibs, these are awesome. And I don't remember what I paid for them. When I decided I wanted them, I just bought them. I should have a gold Posca too to make the those little things easier. I had a favorite gold paint pen and I have not been able to find it again, which annoys me. Are these the PC1MR? PC1MR. They are, Kelly. Yeah, they are. I think they call them ultra fine nib when you go look for them. And I'm pretty sure I got these at Jet Pen. I think they came in a set, if I remember right. I couldn't find the ultra fine anywhere other than Jet Pen. So okay, bye, Dee Dee. I'll be catching you later. All right, this one should be starting to write here pretty quick. We still got a little bit of time. I'm not too worried. It must be warm enough outside, you guys, because I'm feeling a little warm. And I have been dressed so warm this last week. Oh, my God, it's been so cold. So if I'm sitting here a little bit warm, that means outdoors must be getting better. I certainly hope so. I'm sick and tired of this cold. I knew I'd find something else to whine about today. If I hadn't had to prime these pens, this would have gone really fast. How many of you, just out of curiosity, when I was young, all the lights you ever saw were these multicolored ones? How many of you have switched over to the pure white lights now? I put the pure white ones on my banister because I use it as lighting for night. But on my tree, I still want the multicolor. But I can appreciate people who have gone to the pure white ones because it is so pretty. But on my tree, I still want multicolored lights. All right, let's see. You have white lights. I only have pure white. Okay, I figured most of you probably had switched over to the pure white. There's something very appealing and captivating about it. I agree. And I put them on my banisters in garland. But on my tree, I had one. Well, it was before the flood, so it's been a while. That was all white. And after that one, I was just like, nope, I want colorful lights on my Christmas tree. And I like them if they blink. To me, it just looks more festive. Huh. I guess I didn't count right. I don't really care. But apparently I did not count right. The people across the street from us have put up their lights on their house already. And they must be rope lights that change on a timer. And they're all colorful and they're so pretty. I had the white lights for many years, but last year I switched to a colored set of LED lights. Okay, yeah, see, I don't know. I kind of like the multicolored for the tree. Okay, the last color will be pink and then I'll do the white. All right. Almost done here. Oh, yay, and the pink is primed already. Woo, baby. That must be the kind of lights that my neighbor has, CB, because it does all kinds of things too. It's just, I think they got sick of those white icicle lights, and they get their lights up way early. I don't do lights, so they don't have any neighborhood competition over from me. I tried a long time ago, and it was just putting them up because my house is so high. Putting them up and taking them down was just sheer hell. So, yeah, don't be doing that no more. All right, let me see where the gold pen is. I think I have one. Oh, this might be it. The only one I have that's primed. Oops, sorry. I know I just hit the camera. Kind of a big nib for this, but it'll work. Still easier than doing that watercolor, so we're going with it, boys and girls. I bought a bunch of gold pens in search of that one that was my favorite because you could write really nice with it, and can't find it. I don't want to get in a hurry. Now these I am going to use the watercolors for because this is a dull gold and the watercolors are a real shiny. So I'm going to use the real shiny for those. And I'll use the Posca pen for the leaves since I inked it in black. They turned out pretty cute over here. You know what I wish? I wish I had a cook. Why don't I have a cook? This is about the time in my stream where I start thinking, I'm hungry and I want to eat, but I don't want to eat. I don't want to cook to have to eat. All right. Okay, I still do need the white. I know I have a white that's already inked up. That one's not, so I'm not going to ink it. But I think the one I do have is fat nib. I think. All right, we're going to try this one, but I think it's garbage too. On these, it probably doesn't matter because you can see the white, but we'll make them all equally messy. How about that? There goes UPS delivery guy. I know the sound of his truck. All right, do I have a black pasta that's primed? I probably don't. At this point, I don't think I do. All right, let's get out the, see if this one, I don't like that one. I'm going to look for the 8-point micron if I can find it. .005, that's not at all what I'm looking for. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Where is it? There it is. I knew I would find it. All right. All right, sweet. Those are done. Read chat. Hi, Paula. Thank you. That makes your heart happy. Well, that makes my heart happy. If your heart's happy, I am happy too. Where did I put those paints? Oh, you guys, if you saw what an utter absolute mess I've got going on here, you would feel sorry for me. What did I do with the paintbrush? All right, let's do some gold jingle bells. Hanging down from the ceiling. And this comes out fairly opaque, so I may have to go back in and redraw. Well, it doesn't look like it. I don't necessarily want to, but if I have to, I will. Go back in and draw the parts of the bell. That's fine. Probably not going to do much shading on these. They'll just be hanging here out of the non-existent ceiling. And I will get out maybe, well, I think I'll just use the red colored pencil to do the ribbon on here. I'll do it red and I'll do the holly green. So there, I have a plan. Oh, but I will do the little berries on the holly. I will do those red. I haven't used this stamp in ages. So I am happy that I get to use it. I used a lot of supplies today that I don't normally use. And if for those of you who came in late, I did the base watercolor of this with Crayola or another inexpensive set of watercolors, just to show you guys that you don't have to buy expensive product. Walk into the kids' art department, especially watercolors. You don't have to buy the expensive ones just to try it. Just get something inexpensive and you'd be surprised. You know what? I'm going to hit this with a heat gun. Don't want to smear it at this point, which would be something I would absolutely do. Actually, I will have to draw the detail back on those bells because it's really hard to see, but that's no big deal. We can do that. We could do it. And I'll probably use the Posca to draw the lines down from the ceiling, the non-existent ceiling. So this is definitely mixed media because I've used colored pencil, watercolor, Posca pens, ink. I've used everything on this little bad boy. And I would say don't be afraid to do that. I mean, it's not like we're going to sell this stuff, right? So you might as well use the things that make you happy to create what it is your vision is. Or like me, just let it happen and be happy with it when it's done. That's pretty much how I fly through life. Yeah, we'll see how that works. Looking for the green Posca. Oop, that's the metallic one. You don't even have to be real careful now, because your Posca is going to cover up the stamp that was behind it. So I hope I've shown you something today that every one of you could produce on your own. None of the supplies. Well, the gold paint might be a little pricey, but you have other options for that too, you know. But I use products and shapes that literally anybody can do. At least try, right? I want you guys to feel like you can do it, because you can. All right, where's the red? Come on, knucklehead. I'm going to say it would be the last one, the very last one I picked up. Leave the green out. You might need it. Dope. Okay, Barbara. I'm not going to be here too much longer. Okay, now this is where I'm going to be a little bit anal, you guys. I hate, after I put this much time and effort into this, if I ended up with a crooked line, I would be hacked off. So I'm going to use a straight edge. To at least make straight lines. Y'all can make fun of me all you want. I don't care. Put some little berries in the greenery. And then I'll show you at least how I'll finish one of the. You're going to do the same? Good girl, Terry. This metallic paint may not, this pen may not like that metallic paint. All right. It does not. So let's try. The 8 Posca is going to, or this one's going to be too big. I can at least do the circles with it. Actually, it looks like the Posca is just sitting on top of it. That's weird. It'll dry though. I might just have to leave it out. Now I may go back in and just do some light blue or something kind of sketchy in the background. I don't know. Thanks, Flo. There you go, Painty Girl. Hi, Barb. Yep, this is what we did today. Started out just showing them how to draw a real simple gnome. The one in the beast was the first one. Just, where'd it go? Just a real simple gnome. Just basic shapes to do him. He will be saying something totally obnoxious. And then went ahead and refined it a little bit for this one. So any of you can do this. You like the little gnomies? So let me pull the camera out so you can actually see the whole thing. But probably because I don't want to introduce water at this point. I think I was fairly careful not to use any water soluble other than the watercolor that's on there. Everything else I think is permanent. But just to be sure, I probably will go back in with a colored pencil or even a water soluble colored pencil and just sketch in the background rather than leaving it all white. So, yep, that's what we did today. It was fun. It was Crayola, so don't be afraid to use inexpensive student grade products because they will make you some really good art. Don't think that you can't do something good with inexpensive stuff. You can. I do it all the time. Of course, I'm assuming that you guys think this is good, but yeah, you can do this. You can do it. You can do it. All right, you guys, I think I'm going to call it a day. I appreciate you spending your precious time with me. I won't see you all before Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving to the United States peeps. Hope you have an awesome day with your family or alone or doing whatever it is you're going to do. Robert and I will be here alone, and I can promise you I'll be loving every minute of it. And yeah, take a second and remind yourself to be thankful, right? That's why we have the day. So, all right, you guys, go have a great afternoon, great holiday weekend. Happy Thanksgiving, and I love you guys. Go be good. See you later. Bye.